If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Walt Disney Company with the ticker symbol DIS. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like Disney took a turn for the worst pretty much since the last year, summer of last year. We've been going down, especially more recently, mid-April we see a large drop from the 131 level all the way down to the 111 level. So things are definitely not looking good for Disney. So let's take a look at the chart and throw some drawings on here. So it looks like this downtrend channel is still in play. If I move it down, you can see that all these price bars are inside of it, and it looks like the price action is respecting it. It's going to keep it green. So the channel helps me identify where prices are wanting to go. So since we bounced off the top side, most likely we are going to the lower side, and it makes sense because look, if I cover the right side of the chart and I show the price action more and more, you can see that where it's going. So it's looking like it wants to target the support side of the channel. So that's my target for Disney. I'm looking for the low $100 level right before earnings are going to be released. That earnings is most likely going to push up prices just because we're going far away from the EMA and we're near the support side of the channel. So it's kind of like if the earnings are released like right over here, we see a pop up. So if price action comes here, most likely we're going to see a pop up. I'm not sure how far it can go, but it looks like the 130 level is a possibility because it was previous support. You can see that price action bounced from there numerous times. Recently we just had a breakout of that level, and if we bounce from support and right when earnings are released, we could see a push up at least to retest that 130 level. And I'm not saying that's the bottom for Disney. Most likely it's not, because this would be probably the first break of the pattern, and that's if we get outside the green channel. If we're not, we're probably going to continue much lower. Either way, we could still drop back down. So we have this green channel in play. We also have this micro channel in play, this one right here. Let's go and make this one orange. So we have a green channel, a micro orange channel that's pointing down. We're making lower lows and lower highs. As you can see here, this was a high point, and then we made a low point, and then we went up. However, this high point is lower than the previous high point, so that's a lower high. And then we made a lower low because this low point is lower than the previous low point. So we're pretty much doing a wave pattern like this. So that's a downtrend. We have the EMA pointing down also. So in a downtrend, it's better to be a short seller. If I was trading this market, I would be shorting every opportunity I see that's a nice short opportunity. For example, I'll be shorting every time we come back up to the resistance side of the channel. So I'll be waiting for an opportunity to go short up here. If a signal shows itself, then I would be taking it to the downside, because most likely the prices can continue to the downside. It's a higher risk to be buying all these pullbacks that can happen in this downtrend. So Disney doesn't look good. I'm looking for the $100 target. Most likely, since we're that low, we're going to see a pullback. I'm expecting a pullback after that, maybe to the 130 level, maybe not. Either way, this low or around that $100 level is not going to be the bottom, most likely. And do I have a measured move for Disney? Yes, I do. If I connect the swings right here and I drag it over, you can see that this measure move target, which is an accurate tool to use to find targets, is right at the 107 level. And we're almost there, right before earnings, not a coincidence, and right at support where we should be expecting a bounce. It's kind of like how earnings, if you go look at the earnings report and you know how to do technical analysis, you'll figure out and understand that it's not random. So for example, earnings came out right around here, and you can see that, let me go and erase the drawings. So earnings came out, the last earnings was the 9th of February. And let's take a look at what the price action did on the 9th of February. You can see that we came back up to this level where a channel could be in play. So if I connect the swings, so we didn't have all this price action to the right side. So if you connect the bottom swings, you drag it up to the top, you can see that it's a potential level to get rejected from. And also we came back to fill in this gap right here and test the breakout. So this could be a potential resistance level, and what do you know, we found resistance and we continue to sell off. So even though the earnings were good, so for example, I'm expecting good earnings to be over here also, because we're expecting a push up in the market, something like that. So I don't know if we'll get that or not, but probability says we will. It's more likely to occur. And that's everything I have for the daily chart. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for Disney, and you can see that the EMA is acting as resistance, and we're making lower lows, lower highs. So this is undeniably a downtrend. You do not want to be a buyer in downtrend. If you don't want to be buying, at least I would just be holding cash and saving up for a potential reversal. If you want to be buying the dips, I mean, that's also a strategy to use. Depending on how confident you are that prices can reverse. Sometimes traders do buy the bottoms and lower the average, but that's more an aggressive strategy. We also have strategies where traders can just be buying the dips in an uptrend, which is more conservative and lower risk. So there's a lot of strategies people can use to trade the markets. So just pointing that out. So we're getting far away from the EMA, so we could see a pullback probably pretty soon, especially since the earnings are coming up. I'm not saying this is the bottom or not. Most likely it's not. We still have the downtrend channel in play, so I'm expecting lower prices. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement from the lows to the highs. It looks like we're already at the 786 level, so that's a 78.6% retracement, which is a large amount. Definitely not a uptrend any longer. This is definitely not a pullback or a dip in an uptrend. It's just a whole new trend. So I'm expecting lower prices. Probably gonna get a bounce. I don't think that bounce is gonna be the bottom, and maybe even eventually we go back down to 100% retracement, back down to these 2020 levels at the $79 level. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not saying we're gonna get there. That's a low probability of getting there. More likely, what's to occur is that we see a pullback in the market. Probably back up to the 130 level. If that, depending how bearish the market is, we don't even have to get up there and just see lower prices. So we'll have to wait and see, and I'll give you guys an update if anything else changes. What would be more bullish is that we just continue to sell off and the earnings is just drops the market a lot, and then we could probably see a bigger retracement up or even a potential bottom in place. So we'll have to wait and see. So thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised or what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.